Shalom, Most High in Christ bless. This is Brother Ronald from R94 Israel Rising. We're going to do another class from called The Biggest Trick of the Devil. Good.
Brother Ronnie.
All right. We ain't going to try to keep you too long. I got a lot of reading, but like I said, this is called The Biggest Trick of the Devil. You really need to listen to this one because there's a lot of things that we get tricked by the devil. Remember, the devil is the big deceiver. Tricks you in a lot of ways, right? Let's start off. It says, the biggest trick of the devil is based on the first commandment. Go give me the first commandment. Give me Exodus chapter 20. Start at verse number 3. Let me get this.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image,
Go ahead.
or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters under the earth.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God,
Go ahead.
visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generations of them that hate me.
So this is the first two commandments. So he's talking about like when you make graven images. Read that one more time. Start at verse 3. One more time.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
There are other gods on this planet. Like even the Israelites are gods. So when you read the Bible, the Israelites are God. Even Christ says that the Israelites are gods. But you can't have no God before the Most High. So when he's saying that you can't have no other God before me, and he means that. When you break these laws, when you break this law, and when you break the law that you're supposed to love the Lord thy God, that breaks all of that. That brings you into other laws to be broken when you break these laws, right? I'm gonna prove that right quick. Go to Matthew chapter 22. Watch this. In Matthew chapter 22, start at verse 35. Let me show you something.
It's the book of Matthew chapter 22 and verse 35. Then one of them, which was a lawyer, asked him a question, tempting him, and saying, Master, which is the great commandment in the law?
So this lawyer, this dude's trying to trip Christ up. So he asks Christ a question. He's like, what is the great commandment what's the great, or tell him what's the heaviest commandment out of all of the laws, right? Showing you that the law and the commandments are the same. Go ahead.
Jesus said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind.
You notice he said, with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all thy mind. All of it is really is the same thing, meaning like God, hold that. We didn't touch on it, but we're going right back there. Go to we pull this precept a lot. I think it's 2 Chronicles, verse number 25. Is it 25? Yeah, start at verse 1. We read this the last time, but I want to get that out there. Because remember, it says in verse, we're going to go back to read that. 2 Chronicles chapter 25, start at verse 1.
It's the book of 2 Chronicles chapter 25 and verse 1. Azariah.
What that is?
No,
Azariah? Okay, all right.
Was 20 and
Amaziah. That's what it is.
Amaziah was 20 and 5 years old when he began to reign. And he reigned 20 and 9 years in Jerusalem. And his mother's name was Jehoiadan of Jerusalem. And he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord,
Meaning he kept the commandments, but watch this.
but not with a perfect heart.
But his spirit wasn't right. It's just showing you that even though you could be physically doing something, you could still have your spirit is off. Go back. Go back to Matthew's chapter 22, where we have verse 35.
Verse 35. Matthew chapter 22
37.
and verse 37. Jesus said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind.
It's got to be with all of it. You can't be halfway fiddling around with it. You got to be all the way in. Go ahead.
This is the first and great commandment.
That's the first great commandment. What we just basically read, no other God before me, same thing. We're dealing with that. You got to love him. It's nobody before him. That means because you love him. Go ahead.
And the second is like unto it.
Uh-huh.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Meaning you don't supposed to put nobody else before the neighbor. Your neighbor, which we're going to prove, is your brethren, is the people of your people, or your Israelite brother. Go ahead.
On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
He says everything. He says these two laws: love the God, love your God. Don't put nobody else before him, and love your brother as yourself. Hang all of the laws and everything is teaching to that. That's the kingdom of heaven. Loving the Most High, don't have nobody before him, and loving your brother like you love yourself. That's the law. That's the prophets. That's what it hangs on that, right? So if you break those two, you open up to all the rest of the things. So if you don't love God, you're not gonna keep no high holy days. You're not gonna keep you're not gonna do that. If you don't love your brother, you're gonna lie to him. You're gonna steal from him. You're gonna cheat on him. You're gonna do all of those things. That's why he says everything revolves around those two commandments, right? He says, let's go to Proverbs chapter, let's see. Let's go through some of these commandments. Right? Go to Proverbs chapter 30. Oh, no. Go back to Exodus, my bad. Go back to Exodus. Chapter 20. Let's show you that all of those laws hang on them. We read the first two. Jump down to verse, you at verse 6.
Sure, commandments 7.
Read verse 7.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 7.
All right, so we read, let's see, 1, 2 laws. Go ahead. Now we have we're at the third commandment, right? Go ahead.
Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain.
So, all right, well, we have verse 7. He says, thou shalt not take the Lord thy God in vain. So remember, these two commandments hang all the laws and the prophets. What does it mean to take the Lord's name in vain? What does that mean? I don't think a lot of people even know what that means. We went over it a while ago. Go to Proverbs chapter 30. Let's find out what that means. Take the Lord God's name in vain. What does that mean? Go to Proverbs chapter 30, start at verse 8.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 30 and verse 8. Remove far from my vanity. Move far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches.
Said make me balanced. Don't have me on the streets, and don't make me rich like we was reading. It'll bring you off somewhere else. Go ahead.
Feed me with food convenient for me.
Give me enough that I can handle. Go ahead.
Lest I be full and deny thee.
He said, lest I'll have too much and I'm gonna get out of your way. Go ahead.
And say, who is the Lord?
I'm the Lord. Who the hell is the Lord? Go ahead.
Or lest I be poor and steal. And take the name of my God in vain.
He said, or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my God in vain. So that's going into like bringing shame to God. When you take the Lord's name in vain, it's like he gave you his name and you're just dirtying it up. It's like you being from a specific family, right? You know how you might do something, somebody does something in your family, and now it brings a stain upon your whole family name. That's how it is when you accept God and you dirty up his name. You get caught doing something that's out of order when you take on that name. Let me give you another precept. Let me show you about that name. Give me Isaiah chapter 43. Show you about the name he gave you. Isaiah chapter 43, start at verse 1.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 43 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
But now thus saith the Lord that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel, fear not, for I have redeemed thee.
Go ahead.
I have called thee by thy name.
He said, I have called thee by thy being my name. Go ahead.
Thou art mine.
We are his. So when you dirtying up that name, you're his. You're putting he's giving you that name, and you dirtying it up. Go ahead.
When thou passest through the water, I will be with thee, and through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee.
Go ahead.
When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned.
Go ahead.
Neither shall the flames kindle upon thee.
Go ahead. So meaning, if you're doing the right thing, especially with his name, he's going to protect you in those times. Go ahead.
For I am the Lord thy God, the Holy One of Israel,
Go ahead.
thy Savior. I gave Egypt for thy ransom,
He gave a whole nother nation for us. Go ahead.
Ethiopia and Sheba for thee. Since thou wast precious in my sight, thou hast been honorable, and I have loved thee. Therefore I will give men for thee, and people for thy life.
That's crazy, right? So when you sit there and examine that, he's telling you the prophecies that's going to have to happen. These people are going to be slaves for us. Go ahead.
Fear not, for I am with thee. I will bring thy seed from the east, and gather thee from the west.
That's what's going to happen. It's a future prophecy. Go ahead.
I will say to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back.
Go ahead.
Bring my sons from far, and my daughters from the ends of the earth.
We're going back to Jerusalem. Go ahead.
And every one that is called by my name.
Everyone that is called by thy name. That's us. We called by his name. Go ahead.
For I have created him for my glory.
We literally was created for we are his glory. Go ahead.
I have formed him, yea, I have made him.
He made us. So those are the things that God put on us and gave us that name. We can't disrespect that name, which is Israel, which he gave us, right? Give you another precept. Give me Sirach chapter 23, verse number 9. Read 9 and 10.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 23 and verse 9. Accustom not thy mouth to swearing,
Go ahead.
neither use thyself to the naming of the Holy One.
Go ahead.
For as a servant that is continually beaten shall not be without a blue mark.
Go ahead.
So he that sweareth and name it God continually shall not be faultless.
Go ahead. Read that from the top again.
Sirach chapter 23 and verse 10
Verse 9.
and verse 9. Accustom not thy mouth to swearing, neither use thyself to the naming of the Holy One.
Uh-huh.
For as a servant that is continually beaten shall not be without a blue mark,
Go ahead.
so he that sweareth and nameth God continually shall not be faultless.
So even though they talk about naming, it's talking about putting a bad name on the Lord God. It's not just talking about actually calling it out. It's talking about actually taking his name in vain, not taking it serious when we dealing with him. You know how somebody might say, I swear by Lord thy God, I'm going. You
Right.
can't do that. That's taking his name in vain. You playing with him, and he doesn't like that whatsoever, right? Uh, give me. Let's go through some of these other precepts. Go back to Exodus chapter 20. Let's go through the next law. Verse number. Remember, all of these things hangs on the laws and the prophets. Those two commandments. Read verse 8 now.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shall thy labor and do all thy work.
Go ahead.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
Go ahead.
For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that is in them is, and rested on the 7th day.
Go ahead.
Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day
And what?
and hallowed it.
And made it holy. So this is the next law that he gives us out of these 10 commandments. This is the next law that he gave us. Remember, everything hinges on those two, right? All of that. If we love the law, we're gonna keep the Sabbath. This is how we keep it. Give me Exodus chapter 35, verse 2. Read 2 and 3. This is how you keep the Sabbath. One of them is no working. We just read that, right? Here's the next thing we don't supposed to do. Exodus chapter 35, verse 2 and 3.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 35, verse 2. 6 days shall work be done, but on the 7th day there shall be to you a holy day,
Right.
a Sabbath of rest to the Lord. Whosoever doeth work therein shall be put to death.
It's talking about servile work. Go ahead.
Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
Talking about cooking. He doesn't want you cooking on the Sabbath day. A lot of people don't know this. I mean, even when people say, okay, well, Sunday is my Sabbath day. But yet in the back of the church, they cooking they cooking back there. They cooking beans with pork and all kind of stuff back there, man. They still don't keep it, no matter what, man. And something else about the Sabbath. Give me Nehemiah chapter 10. Start at verse number 28. Something else we don't supposed to do on the Sabbath day.
It's the book of Nehemiah, chapter 10 and verse 28. And the rest of the people, the priests, the Levites, and porters, and singers, and Nethians, and all they that had separated themselves from the people of the land unto the law of God, their wives, their sons, and their daughters, everyone having knowledge and having understanding, they clave to their brethren, their nobles, and enter into a curse and unto an oath
Go ahead.
to walk in God's law,
Go ahead.
which was given by Moses, the servant of God,
Go ahead.
and to observe and do all the commandments of the Lord our God, and his judgments and his statutes.
So what was happening at this time, we had started dealing with the other nations, and those other nations had us going opposite of what the Lord God wanted us to do, right? So then we made a covenant that we're going to go ahead and start keeping the laws, right? Go ahead, verse 30.
And that we would not give our daughters unto the people of the land,
Not going to mix breed. Go ahead.
nor take their daughters for our sons. If the people of the land bring any wares or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath
Go ahead.
or on the holy day, and that we would leave the 7th year and the exaction of every debt.
Meaning that we were supposed to actually keep the laws of the year of Jubilee for our brethren, right? Every 7 years we're supposed to do that. But it says that we wouldn't buy or sell either on a Sabbath day, which we don't supposed to do. So that day is a holy day. There's no buying or selling either on the Sabbath day. This is just out of the basic 10 commandments that we supposed to remember. All of those hang on those two laws. If you love the law, you're going to keep the Sabbath. You're going to buy and sell. You're not going to cook. You're not going to do any of those things. Out of those two laws, you love the Lord your God, you don't do those things, right? Let's give you one more. What else we supposed to do on the Sabbath? Give me Leviticus chapter 23, read 1 to 3. This is how we keep the Sabbath. Keep it holy.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest, a holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
So this one is holy convocation. You're supposed to gather with like-minded people on the Sabbath day. You know, whether, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be there directly, but you could get on a phone call. You're supposed to gather with people of like-mindedness on the Sabbath day. So see how you gathering together on church when you're going, everybody's going into that building on Sunday. That's right. But, you know, everybody's supposed to be gathering together, which is the Sabbath day, which is Saturday, right? All right, go back to Exodus. I'm not going to go down that whole list, but pretty much everything else is self-explanatory. Read on out down to what verse you was at?
12.
Verse 12. Go ahead.
Book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse 12. Honor thy father and thy mother,
Go ahead.
that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill.
So I said first, honor thy father and thy mother. Give me Proverbs chapter 3. Read 1 and 2.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, and verse 1. My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee.
Go ahead.
Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck.
Go ahead.
Write them upon the table of thine heart. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man.
So that's one of the laws that gives you, and he's telling you that particular law that you're supposed to keep to have length of days. Read that again, go to Exodus chapter 20, verse 12 again. It's telling you that to give you days. Go ahead.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 12. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill.
All of these other things is let's go through a couple. Thou shalt not kill. It doesn't mean say like somebody breaks into your house and he comes in, you're supposed to let them kill you. Let them kill you. You're supposed to leave it. No, he breaks it. Give me Numbers chapter 35. I'm just gonna run through it a little bit. There's a breakdown. It gives you Numbers chapter 35. Start at verse 16. Show you what it's talking about when it means thou shalt not kill. Start at 16. This is what it means. Start at 16. We're gonna read down to like 28 a little bit.
Numbers chapter 35 and verse 16. And if he smite him with the instrument of iron, so that he die, he is a murderer.
He's a murderer. Go ahead.
The murderer shall surely be put to death.
That's what he's talking about. Thou shalt not kill. He's talking about murderers. He's not just talking about you just killing in self-defense, right? He's gonna break it down a little further. Keep reading.
And if he smite him with throwing a stone, wherewith he may die, and he die, he is a murderer.
So if I throw some stone and it hits you and it kills you, I murdered you, right? Go ahead.
The murderer shall surely be put to death.
Go ahead.
or if he smite him with an hand weapon of wood, wherewith he may die, and he die, he is a murderer.
I take a bat, I'm gonna go upside your head. I'm a murderer. Can't do that. Go ahead.
The murderer shall surely be put to death.
Go ahead.
The revenger of blood himself shall slay the murderer. When he meeteth him, he shall slay him.
That's what happens. Now watch this. Read verse 20 now. Now it's gonna give you the example of the difference between if I did it purposely, I set out to kill you, or if I made a mistake, right? Or how you deal with it if somebody's trying to come at you and you accidentally kill them, or it wasn't purposely, right? Go ahead.
But if he thrust him of hatred, or hurl at him a laying of weight, that he die,
Go ahead.
or in enmity smite him with his hand, that he die, he that smote him shall surely be put to death.
Go ahead. If I did it on purpose, go ahead.
For he is a murderer. The revenger of blood shall slay the murderer
Now watch this.
when he meeteth him.
Go ahead.
But if he thrust him suddenly without enmity,
Without no enmity, I didn't hate you. I don't have no beef with you. Go ahead.
or have cast upon him anything without laying of weight,
I didn't wait for to try to catch you off guard, try to wait around to get you back. Go ahead.
or with any stone wherewith a man may die,
Go ahead.
seeing him not, and cast it upon him, that he die, and was not of his enemy,
Go ahead. I'm not your enemy. I didn't mean to do it. Go ahead.
neither sought his harm,
Go ahead.
then the congregation shall judge between the slayer and the revenger of blood according to these judgments.
So it's just like when you even if you say you hit somebody in the car and it was an accident, you still got to be judged. You still go to court and you judge by your peers. They still got to go ahead and judge you based on that peers. That's whether you meant to or you didn't, right? Keep reading.
And the congregation shall deliver the slayer out of the hands of the revenger of blood.
He's on. He said that they're going to deliver you out of the hands of the person that's supposed to kill you, right? Go ahead.
And the congregation shall restore him to the city of his refuge.
So at that time, we had cities of refuge where you're supposed to live. You're supposed to live. You can't, because say like this is somebody's child you done killed by accident. They didn't want you to stay in the same spot where this guy got to see you all the time. You almost prancing in front of him for him wanting to kill you. But they have a city that you're going to have to go to live for a while, right? Go ahead.
Whether he was fled, and he shall abide in it until the death of the high priest, which was anointed with the holy oil.
So you have to go there for a period of time until, the next priest come. Go back to Exodus chapter 20. I don't want to go too further in that. Wait. Exodus chapter 20, read verse 14.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 14. Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Go to Matthew chapter 5. People, let me show you something about adultery, what some people don't understand. Chapter 5, start at verse 27, read to 32.
The book of Matthew chapter 5 and verse 27. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time,
Go ahead.
Thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you, that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her had committed adultery with her already in his heart.
Doesn't mean just looking at a woman, because even before, say your wife was single and you looked upon her, that's adultery. No, it's not talking about that. It's talking about looking at somebody else's wife. If you looking and lusting after somebody else's property or somebody else's wife, it's almost like covetousness, right? Keep reading.
And if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out, and cast it from thee.
Go ahead.
For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell.
So he don't want you lusting after nobody else's wife. Go ahead.
And if thy right hand offend thee, cut it off, and cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that the whole body should be cast into hell.
Go ahead.
It has been said, whosoever shall put away his wife, let him give her a writing of divorcement.
Now, he's went from adultery to break something different down for you. And I want y'all to get what he's saying. He says, it had been said, whosoever shall put away his wife, let him give a bill of divorcement. But watch this. Go ahead.
But I say unto you, that whosoever shall put away his wife, saving for the cause of fornication, causes her to commit adultery.
So if she doesn't cheat on you, you can't put her away. He says, thou whosoever shall put away his wife, saving the cause of fornication, causeth her to commit adultery. Go ahead.
And whosoever shall marry her that is divorced, committed adultery.
So whoever marries her after committing adultery, because that's still your property. She's still yours. So if you put her away, you causing her to go out there and commit adultery. And if she and whoever marries her after you put her away, they commit an adultery too. So you can't marry somebody else's property, somebody else, especially if the person is still the husband. Like, go to 1 Corinthians. Let me show you something. That's not in my notes. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse number. Give me 1 second. Where's I'm looking at? It goes to verse 39.
1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 39. The wife is bound by the law as long as the husband liveth.
So long as your husband liveth, she's bound to keep these laws. Go ahead.
But if her husband be dead, she is at liberty to marry to whom she will.
Go ahead.
Only in the Lord.
So once you're dead, then she's relieved of that contract when you marry her. You know, so long as you're alive, she can't marry anybody else, right? So go back to Exodus chapter 20. That's about adultery. Exodus chapter 20. What's the next one? 15 and 16.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 15. Thou shalt not steal.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not.
No. 15 and 16. To explain those, give me Leviticus chapter 6, 2 and 3. Thou shalt not steal and bear false witness. Lying and stealing or bearing false witness go hand in hand. Give me Leviticus and then I'm gonna prove it. Leviticus chapter 6, read 2 to 5.
It's the book of Leviticus chapter 6 and verse 2. If a soul sin and commit a trespass against the Lord,
Go ahead.
and lie
Go ahead.
unto his neighbor, and that which was delivered him to keep, or in fellowship, or in things taken away by violence,
Go ahead.
or had deceived his neighbor, or have found that which was lost, and lied concerning it,
And lie concerning the things that he found. Go ahead.
and sweareth falsely in any of these, that a man doeth, sinneth therein.
And he sinned. Go ahead.
Then it shall be, because he had sinned and is guilty, that he shall restore that which he took violently away, or the things which he had deceitfully gotten,
Go ahead.
or that which was delivered him to keep, or the lost thing which he found,
Go ahead.
or all that about which he has sworn falsely.
He lied about. Go ahead.
He shall even restore it in the principal.
If you stole something, if you take something, you gotta restore the principal. Go ahead.
And shall add the fifth part more thereto.
You gotta add a fifth part more to it if you get caught stealing it. Go ahead.
And give it unto him to whom it appertained.
It pertained. Go ahead.
In the days of his trespass offering.
So you get caught stealing, you can't just give him back what you stole from him. You got to give him a gift, a portion, a fifth part also to that. You got to add a fifth part to that. Can't just give that stuff back. That goes right along with stealing and bearing false witness, lying, right? Read the next one. Go to Exodus chapter 20. Back to 20. Let's read the last one.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 17.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife,
Mm-hmm.
nor his manservant,
Mm-hmm.
nor his maidservant, nor his ox,
Mm-hmm.
nor his ass, or anything that is thy neighbor's.
You don't supposed to covet. You don't supposed to covet or lust after thy neighbor's wife, his servant, his manservant, meaning the things that he have, his slaves, nor his ox might be his car, his ass, or things that are people that work for him, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. Anything that belongs to somebody, you're supposed to do it. Give me Romans chapter 7, verse 7.
Romans chapter 7 and verse 7. What shall we say then? Is the law sin?
Mm-hmm.
God forbid.
Mm-hmm.
Nay, I have not known sin but by the law.
Mm-hmm.
For I had not known lust
I had not known lust.
except the law had said, thou shalt not covet.
So he's equating lust to coveting or lusting after something that belongs to somebody else. You're supposed to give me 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 11.
It's 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 11. Dearly beloved, I beseech you as strangers and pilgrims, abstain from fleshly lust,
Go ahead.
which war against the soul,
Go ahead.
having your conversations honest amongst the Gentiles, that whereas they speak against you as evildoers, they may, by your good works, which they shall behold, glorify God in the day of visitation.
He says, dearly beloved, I beseech you as strangers and pilgrims, abstain from fleshly lust, which he was saying that Paul said, I didn't know covet. I didn't know lust, except it says not to covet. So he says, abstain from those fleshly lusts which are warring against your soul. It's warring against you. Those covetous. Go to Luke chapter 12, verse number 15.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 12 and verse 15. And he said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness. For a man's life consisted not in the abundance of the things which he possesseth.
He says, read that one more time.
Luke chapter 12 and verse 15. And he said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness. For a man's life consisted not in the abundance of the things which he possesseth.
He said, you got to beware of these covetousness. You got to beware of it. It says, because everybody, you're going to get, we talked about it in the last class, it's going to be a crossroads. It's going to be things that you're going to have to choose, right? Let's give you an example of that. You know, those days coming, you're going to have to choose in that particular day. Give me Genesis chapter 2. Watch this. Genesis chapter 2, start at verse number 15. This is Adam's choice. This is the day that he had gotten. So he's telling you to beware of it. You got to choose in those particular days. You got to watch it. And now this is why you got to show you through Adam. Go ahead.
It's the book of Genesis chapter 2 and verse 15. And the Lord God took the man and put him into the Garden of Eden to dress it and keep it. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it. For in the day that thou eatest thereof, thou shalt surely die.
So God is telling him, he's like, listen, the trees represent men. Like, you could go and learn all the other stuff, which is giving glory to God, but of a specific knowledge, I don't want you to learn, right? So what happens later? Give me, go to chapter 3, start at verse 1.
It's the book of Genesis chapter 3 and verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast
Go ahead.
of the field which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, had God said ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said unto the serpent, We may not eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden,
Go ahead.
but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden,
Go
God
ahead.
has said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it,
Go ahead.
lest ye die.
Lest ye die. Go ahead.
And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die, for God doeth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened,
So once you learn this stuff, you're going to know just as much as this man knew. Go ahead.
and ye shall be as gods.
You're going to be just like the gods, the male Israelite. Go ahead.
knowing good and evil.
Go ahead.
And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and the tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband.
Now she brought this information to Adam, which he had a choice. Go ahead.
With her, and he did eat.
He ate it. He did it, but he had a choice. He had a choice. Let's see if Adam go to. I didn't have this in. Go to 1 Timothy. I think it's 2. 1 Timothy chapter 2. I think it's verse 14. Watch this. She brought this to him. Let's see if Adam was fooled by this.
It's the book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and
Start at
verse
verse 13.
and verse 13. Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived.
Adam was not deceived when this woman brought this stuff to him. Go ahead.
But the woman, being deceived,
The woman was tricked. She got tricked by Satan. Go ahead.
was in the transgression.
But Adam chose. It was up to Adam to choose. Adam literally chose that. He's the worst of them all because he chose that. He wasn't tricked by this at all. He knew that it was a trick and he did it anyway, right? And because of his choice, go to 2nd Ezra chapter 7. Because of that choice, let's see what he did when he did that. Start at verse number 40. Let's see. Start at 46.
The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 7 and verse 46. I answered them and said, This is my first and last saying, that it had been better not to have given the earth unto Adam.
So this is Ezra. Ezra's seeing that all of this destruction that came, all of this wickedness that came upon us was because Adam had that choice and he made the wrong choice. Go ahead.
Or else, when it was given him to have restrained him from sinning,
He said it was better for you if you was going to give the earth to Adam, you should have restrained him. You should have had no tree there for them to learn on, right? Go ahead. Which I love Ezra's too. Go ahead.
for what profit is it for men now in this present time to live in heaviness,
Go ahead.
and after death to look for punishment?
To get death after. He's like, after death to get punishment. Because after you die, there's a judgment that's coming. He's telling you that. He's like, man, what What is this? So I have it heavy here, I have it bad here. Then after death, I have a punishment after? Go ahead.
O thou Adam,
He said, man, damn, Adam. Go ahead.
what hast thou done?
What the hell you do, nigga?
For through it was thou that sinned.
You sin, huh?
Thou art not fallen alone,
But you didn't fall alone, huh?
but we all that come of thee.
All of us are suffering from the same thing that you did. Go ahead.
For what profit is it unto us if there be promised us an immortal time, whereas we have done the works that bring death?
He said, and all of it comes to death. We still die. It's like we've done these, now we die. But he was showing you that the thing about death, right? When we die, there's a some people come back, some people stay dead. That's a deeper class that I'll go over a little bit later. But the point is that Adam had a choice. Because of his choice, now all of us are dealing with the same thing. Because she fell for the trick. Remember, the whole class was talking about the biggest trick of the devil. And he tricked Eve. Eve brought it to Adam. He had a choice, but he ended up falling for it, right? Give me Acts chapter 5. Let's go through another trick. And I'm going through these because all of these things, like I said, everything dealing with these two laws, right? Loving the Lord thy God. And we went through these 10 commandments for a particular reason, right? Now, all of these 10 commandments, now we about to deal with how much of, out of one of those laws, I forgot what, go back to Exodus chapter 20 right quick. Because this is going to deal with lying. Matter of fact, go to Leviticus chapter 19. Leviticus chapter 19, start at verse 11.
It's the book of Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 11. Ye shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie one to another.
So we're not supposed to lie, right? Because when you read it in Exodus chapter 20, it's just talking about bearing false witness. But this gives you a clear delineation talking about lying as well. Because sometimes it get confusing when it means bear false witness or lying. It's one and the same. It still adds up to the. Now I'm going to give you an example of what happens when you lie, how God feels about it. Let me Acts chapter 5. Remember, everything bears on those 2 commandments. Love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and love thy neighbor. Can't lie one to another. Start at 1. Acts chapter 5, verse 1.
Acts chapter 5 and verse 1.
And I'm going here to show you that, because people might consider they consider certain laws not as big as other laws. It's like, well, I ain't, I'm not killing nobody. I ain't murdering nobody. Well, let's see how the Lord looks at liars. Go ahead.
But a certain man named Ananias, with Sapphira, his wife, sold a possession and kept back part of the price. His wife also being privy unto it, and brought a certain part, and laid it at the apostles' feet.
Go ahead.
But Peter said, Ananias, why has Satan filled thine heart to lie?
Same Satan that tricked Eve. Go ahead.
To the Holy Ghost, and to keep back part of the price of the land.
Because you made a vow, you can't vow something and then when you get a certain amount of money, you say you're gonna offer it and don't do it and lie. Go ahead.
While it remained, was it not thine own?
It was yours already. You didn't have to make that choice. You chose. Go ahead.
And after it was sold, was it not in thine own power?
You had your own power. All you had to say was, listen, I got this money. I changed my mind. It's mine. Go ahead.
Why hast thou conceived this thing in thine heart? Thou hast not lied unto men, but unto God.
Go ahead. Now, what's the judgment for that?
And Ananias, hearing these words, fell down and gave up the ghost.
The Lord killed him. Go ahead.
And great fear came on all them that heard these things. And the young men arose, wound him up.
Go ahead.
And carried him out and buried him.
Go ahead.
And it was about the space of 3 hours after, when his wife, not knowing what was done, came in.
So she didn't know what happened, just happened to her husband, right? Go ahead.
And Peter answered unto her, Tell me whether ye sold the land for so much.
Go ahead.
And she said, Yea, for so much.
Yeah, I did it. Go ahead.
Then Peter said unto her, How is it that ye have agreed together to tempt the Spirit of the Lord?
How you just as wicked as your husband? Go ahead.
Behold, the feet of them which have buried thy husband are at the door, and shall carry thee out. Then she fell down straightway at his feet, and yielded up the ghost. And the young men came in and found her dead, and carried her forth, buried her by her husband.
So the Lord put them both to death just for lying. So you can't, you have a choice. Once that time comes to you and you choose, you have a right to choose life or you're going to choose death. So when you at that crossroads, because the devil is going to offer you both, you have a choice to choose life or choose death. Let's get an example of choosing life now. Give me Genesis chapter 17. Watch this. And those things could be heavy. Like it could be up to something major, It's something major, that it's not just always going to be no easy thing like with little money here, little money there. It could be something major. Start at verse number 15. Watch this.
The book of Genesis chapter 17 and verse 15. And God said unto Abraham, As for Sarah thy wife, thou shalt not call her name Sarai, but Sarah shall her name be.
Go ahead.
And I will bless her, and give thee a son also of her. Yea, I will bless her, and she shall be the mother of nations.
Go ahead.
Kings of people shall be of her.
Go ahead.
Then Abraham fell upon his face and laughed, and said in his heart, Shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old?
Go ahead.
And shall Sarai that is 90 years old bear?
Go ahead.
And Abraham said unto God, Oh, that Ishmael might live before thee. And God said, Sarah thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt call his name Isaac. And I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him.
So Sarah couldn't have kids and waited a long time. Abraham 100, she's 90. And it's like, listen, you're going to bring forth the son. Well, so happened, just like God said, that son came. They waited a long time. They get this son, and this son is they offer this covenant. So now something is about to happen. It's strange. Now this kid grows up. Abraham loves him. His mother loves him. Watch what God does. Go to Genesis chapter 22. Start at verse number 1. Now this kid done grown now. Watch what God does to Abraham. Go ahead.
Genesis chapter 22 and verse 1.
Remember, this is the choice of whether you choose life or you choose death. Go ahead.
And it came to pass after these things that God did tempt Abraham.
Now watch the temptation that he brings before Abraham. Go ahead.
And said unto him, Abraham. And he said, Behold, here I am. And he said, Take now thy son, thy only son Isaac, whom thou lovest, and get thee into the land of Moriah, and offer him there for a burnt offering upon one of the mountains which I will tell thee of.
Now just imagine, you waited all this time, you get this son, or all this time you get this house, or this car, or this anything that it is, and God say, burn it all down, tear it down. You just throw it all away. He test you with that. He tell you to get rid of it. Watch what Abraham does. Go ahead.
And Abraham rose up early in the morning and saddled his ass, and took 2 of his young men with him, and Isaac his son, and clave the wood for the burnt offering, and rose up and went unto the place of which God had told him.
Go ahead.
Then on the third day, Abraham lifted up his eyes and saw a place far off. And Abraham said unto his young men, Abide ye here with the ass, and I and the lad will go yonder and worship, and come again to you.
Go ahead.
And Abraham took the wood to the burnt offering and laid it upon Isaac his son.
Go ahead.
And he took the fire in his hand and a knife, and they went both of them together.
Go ahead.
And Isaac spake unto Abraham his father and said, My father. And he said, Here I am. My son. And he said, Behold, the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for the burnt offering?
Go ahead.
And Abraham said, My son, God will provide himself a lamb for the burnt offering. So they went both of them together.
Go ahead.
And they came to the place which God had told him of. And Abraham built an altar there, and laid the wood in order, and bound Isaac his son,
Go ahead.
and laid him on the altar upon the wood. And Abraham stretched forth his hand, and took the knife to slay his son.
To kill his own son. Go ahead.
And the angel of the Lord called unto him out of heaven, and said, Abraham, Abraham. And he said, Here am I.
Go ahead.
And he said, Lay not thy hands upon the lad, neither do thou anything unto him.
Go ahead.
For how?
For now.
For now I know that thou fearest God, seeing thou hast not withheld thy son, thine only son, from me.
So the Lord tested him. Remember, he tests the reins of man. He wants to see if that's what you'll do. You willing to give that all up for him? And he really looked at that as amazing. But this is the Old Testament. Let's go to the New Testament. Let's see if that same thing. Go to Luke chapter 18. Start at verse 18. Watch this. Show you God doesn't change. Does it the same way. Start at verse 18. Watch this.
Luke chapter 18 and verse 18. And a certain ruler asked him, saying, Good master, what shall I do to inherit eternal life? And Jesus said unto him, Why callest thou me good?
Go ahead.
None is good, save one, that is God.
Go ahead.
Thou knowest the commandments: do not commit adultery, do not kill, do not steal, do not bear false witness, honor thy father and thy mother.
Go ahead.
And he said, All this have I kept from my youth up.
I've done this, Lord. Go ahead.
Now when Jesus heard these things, he said unto him, Yet lackest thou one thing.
Go ahead.
Sell all that thou hast,
Give up everything that you have. Offer your son. Go ahead.
and distribute unto the poor,
Go ahead.
and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come follow me.
Now he's bringing him to the crossroads. Let's see what this guy choose.
And when he heard this, he was very sorrowful,
Uh-huh.
for he was very rich.
He had a lot of money. Go ahead.
And when Jesus saw that he was very sorrowful, he said, How hardly shall they that have riches enter into the kingdom of God?
Can't get there. Go ahead.
For it is easier for a camel to go through through a needle's eye, than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God.
Go ahead.
And they that heard it said, Who then can be saved?
He said, nobody could be saved then. God damn. But that guy hauled ass. He rolled out. He refused to take that deal. But just imagine, go back to Genesis chapter 17, 22, I mean. Watch the thing that the people skip over this, that Abraham did. Watch this. Read verse 2 and 3. Watch this.
Genesis chapter 22 and verse 2. And he said, Take now thy son, thy only son Isaac, whom thou lovest, and get thee into the land of Moriah, and offer him there for a burnt offering upon one of the mountains which I will tell thee of.
Go ahead.
And Abraham rose up early in the morning.
So this is what I wanted to get. Verse 3, read that.
And Abraham rose up early in the morning
Go ahead.
and saddled his ass
Uh-huh.
and took 2 of his young men with him
Uh-huh.
and Isaac his son and clave the wood for the burnt offering.
So I just wanted the part that Abraham didn't, clown around. He got up early in the morning. The Lord told him he got up the next morning early. He didn't play. He went to do what the Lord said. Right? Let's go to Christ's temptation. Let's get something out of that. Go to Matthew chapter 4. I'm going to read verse 4 to 11. So the Lord gives you a way when you're at that crossroads of how to win it. So you don't be took by the tricks of the devil. He tells you things in this that we just skip over, right? Go ahead.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 4 and verse 4. But he answered and said, It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God.
Go ahead.
Then the devil taketh him up into a holy city, and seated him on a pinnacle of the temple.
Go ahead.
He said unto him, If thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee,
Go ahead.
and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone.
Go ahead.
Jesus said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. Again, the devil taketh
So
him.
Christ gave him the scriptures. He said, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. You don't supposed to. Go ahead.
Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceedingly high mountain, and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and said unto him, All these things I will give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me.
So he given him a choice. He said, I'll give you. He showed him all the kingdoms of the earth in a time, and he said, I'll give you all of this if you worship me. Watch this.
Then said Jesus unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt not worship, thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve.
That's the same thing we just read in Matthew's. You can't. Everything hangs on those 2 laws, and he's quoting that. Go ahead.
Then the devil leaving him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him.
And the angels came and ministered after him. So that's what happens, and Christ give you a clear-cut way to defeat those things that the devil tricks. I'm just giving you. I'm telling you the tricks, and I'm showing you that there's ways to defeat those tricks that the devil tempts you with. Right? It says so. Let's go to everyone has a choice, and let's show you that it's just no one way. God gives you ways to escape. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 26. Read 26 to 27.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 11 and verse 26. Behold, I set before thee this day a blessing and a curse. A blessing if ye obey the commandments of the Lord your God,
Right.
which I command you this day.
Right.
And a curse if ye will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God, but turn aside out of the way which I command you this day, to go after other gods,
Go ahead.
which ye have not known.
So he's giving you, if you keep the commandments, you get a blessing. If you don't, you get a curse. Give me Deuteronomy 8, 1 and 2.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 8 and verse 1. All the commandments which I command thee this day shall ye observe to do, that ye may live and multiply, and go in and possess the lands which the Lord sware unto your fathers.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt remember all the way which the Lord thy God led thee these 40 years in the wilderness
Uh-huh.
to humble thee,
To do what?
to humble thee,
Go ahead.
and to prove thee,
Uh-huh.
to know what was in thine
He
heart,
did it to know what was in your heart. Go ahead.
whether thou wouldest keep his
Whether
commandments
you will keep the commandments,
or no.
to try to find out what you're going to do. You got a choice to go ahead. Keep the commandments or no. Give me Sirach chapter 4, verse 11.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 4 and verse 11.
Uh-huh. Read the 19.
Wisdom exalt her children, and laid hold of them that seeketh her.
Go ahead.
He that loveth her loveth life,
Go ahead.
and they that seek to her early shall be filled with joy.
Go filled with joy. Go ahead.
He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory, and wheresoever she enter, the Lord will bless.
The Lord will bless if the Spirit. It's talking about the wisdom. It's talking about the Holy Spirit. Go ahead.
They that serve her shall minister to the Holy One, and them that love her, the Lord doeth love. Whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations.
That's what our job is. We're going to judge all the nations, all the Gentiles. Go ahead.
And he that attendeth unto her shall dwell securely. If a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession.
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways.
And that's what happened. All of us had this conversation where the Spirit will walk with us, even though we was doing something off, walk through those crooked ways. Go ahead.
And bring fear and dread upon him,
Uh-huh.
and torment him with her discipline.
So it's going to bring something to you that's going to shake you up to make you realize, look, you're doing the wrong thing, right? Go ahead.
Until she may trust his soul, and try him by her laws.
And then eventually, it's like, listen, now you at a point that I done cleaned you up. Now you got to start keeping these laws. Go ahead.
Then will she return the straight way unto him,
Uh-huh. Show him the road, the pathway to the kingdom. Go ahead.
and comfort him,
Uh-huh.
and show him her secrets.
Go ahead.
But if he go wrong,
But if you go off,
she will forsake him, and give him over to his own ruin.
I'll let you go off and do your own thing, right? Give me 1 Corinthians, last precept, chapter 10. Start at verse number 13. Because I wanna let people know that even though we face through these things, the Lord, and that's the whole purpose of going through this, let you know that the Lord gives you a way out of all these things that the devil try to trick you with. Go ahead, read that.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13. There had no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man.
So all the temptations that you come up with is nothing new. When he's talking about it's nothing new, and it says no new temptation. Everything is common to us. It might seem different, but it's the same thing. Go ahead.
But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
So he's not going to put anything on you that you can't get out of. He's going to give you something to make sure that you could get out of the situation you're in. Go ahead.
But will with temptation also make a way to escape,
Go ahead.
that ye may be able to bear it.
That you may be able to bear it. So everything that you go through, there is a way out of it, is a way to bear it. But you got to start by keeping the commandments of the Lord. You know, with that, I say shalom, Most High in Christ bless. We're going to do another class maybe next week.
Shalom.
Shalom.